Now this next story, I am interested in, and I'm interested to talk to you about it because we spoke briefly about your past with this particular property, or lack thereof. But for those of you that are in the know, you know, and this is just cool for cool. It could be a disaster, but the idea is cool, and that is that Roadhouse is coming back, baby, with Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, but all that really matters here is that Roadhouse is getting remade. Jake Gyllenhaal is officially set to star in Roadhouse, a reimagined take on the classic movie starring Patrick Swayze for Amazon's Prime Video. Doug Liman will direct the new movie from a script written by Anthony Bagarzi, I probably butchered that, sorry, and Charles Mundry.
Wait, you said Doug Liman's directing it?
Yes. Yeah, I know. I was kind of surprised by that, too.
That might be actually pretty good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got a lot to say about it, but it's all pretty vague. He does say, Mr. Lyman says, I am thrilled to put my own spin on the beloved Roadhouse legacy. Doug Liman shared in a statement, and I can't wait to show audiences what Jake and I are going to do with this iconic role. That's really all there is. They got some other PR speak in there. Jake Gyllenhaal talking about, I'm real happy to do this, all the stuff that they do. We didn't really get any details. It's a reimagining. It's a reboot, whatever you want. It's a re-something. It's Roadhouse. What else do you need to know? If you know, you know. If you've seen Roadhouse, if you grew up when I grew up, which I know, Nick, you did too, but before we get into my thoughts about it, because I like Roadhouse, it's 80s trash through and through, but it's so good. It's tasty, tasty trash that I will dig through anytime. But Nick, why don't you tell us, tell the audience about your experiences with Roadhouse?
Roadhouse. I know Peter Griffin and Family Guy made fun of it. No, I've actually never seen Roadhouse. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave now. Hold on a second.
How in the world can you be a child of the 80s and not seen Roadhouse? Well, let me be the one to tell you, basically, if you don't know the basic story of Roadhouse, it's Patrick Swayze. He's a bouncer, more or less, at a bar, and he's the best bouncer around. He goes, I can't remember where they are. They're like West Virginia or something. I don't know. But
yeah,
like,
some redneck country, apparently.
Yeah, it could be Louisiana. I don't know, but he goes, I can't remember. It's out in the middle of nowhere. He goes to work at this famed Roadhouse bar called... It's not called Roadhouse. It is a Roadhouse. I can't remember the name of what it was called. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Well, whatever it was called. He goes in there and just cleans the place up for as much as you can. And then some other bullshit happens with some local rich crime family. It's ridiculous as all get out.
Is it as bad? Is it as ridiculous as First Blood? That movie's ridiculous.
You mean for like?
It's called Double Deuce, and it was in Missouri.
Yeah, Double Deuce. It was in Missouri, really? Oh, okay, I thought it was, whatever. But yeah, no, it's more ridiculous than First Blood for damn sure. First Blood is like a solid, grounded drama compared to Roadhouse. Roadhouse is over the top and ridiculous. It is 80s through and through. Like is it 80s?
It like over the top?
Yes, yeah. It's that same vein. It's the vein of Over the Top. The Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling movie. It's that kind of movie. Yeah, it's just full of 80s machismo and is like cheesy, but in all the right ways. It's just it's Roadhouse. It's just awesome. It's really awesome for all the right and wrong reasons. It just somehow works. Now there's been sequels. I've not seen the sequels. I know they exist. I think there's 2 sequels. I don't know, like Roadhouse Havana Nights or something. I don't know. But
Roadhouse Havana Nights.
I think that was Dirty Dancing. This is still Patrick Swayze. At least there's a connection. But yeah, we're getting another Roadhouse movie. Like I said, there's not a lot of information on it. They have started production on it. Production doesn't mean they've started filming on it necessarily. I think they're supposed to start filming. I don't have it in front of me, but like next month or the month after that. So it will go into production, like shooting production real soon, and probably about a year, maybe next summer we might get it. But Jake Gyllenhaal, Jake Gyllenhaal always strikes me as like a little guy. He's not like a big guy, but he's been in some things where he got ripped. So maybe he'll, because Patrick Swayze was very muscular, but he was much more like a dancer type of muscular. So he wasn't like Schwarzenegger ripped. So I guess Jake Gyllenhaal could pull it off. We'll see. I'm just wondering, are they going to really go hard into that Roadhouse kind of cheese, that machismo kind of over the top, straight faced cheese? Like it wasn't like Samurai Cop kind of 80s goofy. It was, they would say some of the most ridiculous things to the camera, just as straight faced with just conviction, and that's what made it work. So I'm hoping they go that route and they don't try and make it too serious. So just don't do that. That's not what made Roadhouse awesome. But you got to check out Roadhouse, man. I mean, we got to watch.
Is there any throat rippings?
Yes, I think so. Wait,
they need to do a throat ripping.
Yeah, is that next to Ken, or is that Roadhouse where he rips the guy's throat out? I think that is Roadhouse.
Yeah, I think I've seen that clip before. I think it's Roadhouse.
Yeah, I get those two confused sometimes. But yeah. He ripped somebody's throat out. Now, I want to see Jake Gyllenhaal rip somebody's throat out. Absolutely. Roadhouse. Just a small little story. Those of you that were fans of Roadhouse back in the 80s, hopefully we'll get a worthy successor from Mr. Lyman here, or Lehman, I don't know, however you say his name, and Mr. Gyllenhaal sometime in the immediate future on Amazon Prime. So I'm looking forward to it. Hope you are too. And that's about all there is about that. Roadhouse.